Happy New Year! Happy New Year to everybody! 2024, let's see what happens. It's the same year, different shit. Or is the same shit, different year? I don't care. It's the same. Doesn't matter what we do. So I thought I'd come on here and after a couple of videos introduce myself. Um, I'm the cheapest mother. I like the name. I thought it was really quirky. Some people are like, what? What are you talking? I said, I'm a cheap ass mother. Cheap ass mother because I'm a mother and I'm cheap. I'm cheap ass, bitch. That's what it is. Because I love a good bargain. Even though I'm really not that good with money, I'm trying my best. Is one of the things that I'm always trying to do is be better with the money that I ain't got. So basically, a little bit about me. I am a mom to a lovely little boy. That's what we're meant to say. I am newly free from the shackles of marriage. I got my freedom papers in June this year after 13 years in literally the most toxic situation that I will go into in future videos. I don't know. I'll have to see. Don't know if I want to get that personal. I'm from a town starting with B, if you can hear from my voice. Burnley. Not Burnley, it's Birmingham. I'm a Brummie girl through and through. But I ran away from Birmingham in my early 20s to go and get married because, that's what you do because that's a really good idea. My little son, I have one child, that's it. Closing up shop, not doing it again. He is autistic and he has ADHD. I will speak basically about my life. I'll do some vlogging here and vlogging there, but mostly it's just going to be me talking while I clean because that's what I do. At the moment, as you can see, I'm cleaning my casserole dishes and my trays from my oven. You see how disgusting them were. I'm basically doing the pink stuff and Barkeeper's Friend. I got them all from Home Bargain, and I got elbow grease. It's like a Scrub Daddy, but it's not a Scrub Daddy, obviously, because it's elbow grease. I got it for £1 from Home Bargain. And yeah, what I'm doing is I'm basically just trying to get my life back on track. For the last couple of years, I've just been a wife. Well, not really a wife. I wasn't really a wife. I was a skivvy. Someone who paid all the bills by themselves like a twat. But I was in love. I thought that's what love was. You help out, help a brother out. Help a brother out. Brother was not helping me. Whatever. And I have been dealing with obviously the realization that my son has autism and ADHD, which is so much fun. Not. I kind of go in and out. I'm a bit of a SpongeBob. I don't really talk about one thing at a time. So that's what you'll get from me. If you like, chaotic thoughts and somebody jumping from one subject to the other, then you're in the right place, aren't you, Shirley? You're in the really right place. Because that is basically what I do. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find people who are a little bit nutty like me, because as you can tell, a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. That's what they used to say back in the day. I don't think you're allowed to say that now. I think you'd get cancelled, won't you? Your subscription will get cancelled. But it's true. I'm not all there. But it's okay. I'm getting used to accepting that I'm a little bit strange and embracing it. I think for my whole life I've been trying to not seem crazy. I do apologize for the cough. But I'm just talking, all the other YouTube people have got YouTube and TikToky people sit down and write scripts and stuff. I just film on my phone because I ain't got camera money, because I worked from the age of 15 up until last year. I had to give up my job to care for my son because he couldn't. At the time, he was in a mainstream school, but after years and years and years of fighting and begging and pleading, wishing and hoping and praying, he finally, and two educational healthcare plans and them saying, oh, you're going to have to go to tribunal. Oh, there's no spaces here. There's no spaces there. Oh, sorry, it's in backlog because of COVID. And you know what pisses me off? If you have like any other issue, you can kind of like be a bit, a bit of a Karen and talk to the manager. When it comes to things like this, getting your child into a special needs school, getting your child any kind of help, you have to be a lick batty whole person. You literally have to just be like on the phone, emails, letters. I wrote to my MP one because my son he's nearly 7, just been diagnosed after literally me just go, he's been autistic obviously his whole life because you're born with it, but he's been on the autism track since nursery, since he was in nursery, and he had a key worker then. He used to go to a private nursery because obviously I was working, so I had to pay like £1,000 for him to sit in nursery while I was working. Don't know why. But yeah, basically, he's just got into a special needs school, which is an amazing school. And he's only been there for like a month, but I can already see him improving, if that's the right word. But yeah, I'm just kind of here. Oh, look how nice that is. See, that done really well, that did. Look at that. Sorry, I'm talking about the casserole dish. I left them to fester for so long. So long. But they're finally clean. That's another thing. Another cough, I do apologise. Over the past couple of years, I've just been focusing on my son, and everything else kind of just went to the wayside. When I basically talking about myself, I just didn't pay attention to myself in any kind of way. I know I was depressed, and I went through a bit of postnatal anxiety when he was a baby because I didn't come out the house because I was scared of somebody stealing him from me. So I had this reoccurring daydream / nightmare that my son was going to be kidnapped by a random white woman in the town centre, because we're Jamaican, as you can tell. I'm from the yard, ain't I? Me as an island gal. But my son, both of me and his biological dad, are part of the blacks. But he turned out like one of them ones that you see in the Metro paper. Like, oh, you've got 2 black parents, but the baby's white. The boy was born with ginger hair and grey eyes. And I was terrified. Other things happened as well, but this is basically the big thing. I was terrified that someone was going to teeth him in the town centre, and no one was going to believe that I was his mom. Me and my big black self. They were going to be like, no, obviously, you're not. You're the kidnapper. It's you. You're the kidnapper. And I know that sounds crazy, but that was my mind. And obviously I was going through, understanding that my marriage was a full and blown sham. It's quite funny because people go, well, you didn't know that he was a mental patient before you married him. And like I was having a conversation with my cousin the other day. She's like, didn't you know that he was, did you not see the red flags? And I just thought, like, at the time, red was my favourite colour. Red is my favourite colour. And I just didn't, I look back and I'm thinking, you was not, like, were you just stupid or a twat? Like, what was happening? But I feel like it is the frontal lobe thing, because I was with him from when I was like 20. Never had any previous serious relationship experience, just teenage stuff, you know what I mean? So I didn't really know what went into being in a marriage, and now I know it's not being a dog's body and a doormat. Who would have known, eh? Who would have known? Anyway, back on the subject that I was talking about. Yes, so I'm basically on TikTok and I'm just gonna do my videos. So yeah, if you wanna join me in my adventures, that would be great. The next stage is just me. I'm just trying to self-care, clean my house, which is disgusting, and just get tasks and stuff done, and doing up self-care. And I'm talking like mandatory things like washing myself, doing stuff for myself, um and just kind of seeing if I can just figure out the next stage of my life. As I says, I've been working since I was 15. I had to give up my career in recruitment. Not that it was exciting, to look after him. Now I'm at Dole. I got time, so I'm gonna use that time to see what I want to do. Do you know what I mean? I might as well. So yeah, you can come along. I do a cleaning. That's the only thing I really like doing is cleaning. I'm clean when I'm anxious, and when I'm depressed, then the house looks like a bomb site. But yeah, well, as you can see, I think the pink stuff won that. So yeah, looks great. See you on the other side. Happy New Year to you all. Mwah.